Good morning to one and all. I am Rajni, DL in Zoology and TTWRDC Thamapeta at Thanikella near Kama. Okay, we are in. Go to the lesson. As we are in a pandemic situation, better to stay home and be safe, as prevention is better than cure. Now let's start the today topic. Okay, today we learn about the cell biology. In that we learn the introduction of the class, introduction of the cell, definition of the cell, cell study and history of the cell, and sizes, shapes and types of cells, and cell theory and cell organelles. Okay, we are in that we learn about introduction, definition, studies and history, sizes, shapes, types and cell theory and cell organelles. First we coming to the introduction of the cell. Okay, the unit of life. If introduction, the cell biology, introduction of the cell is C. The unit of life, if we imagine that the wall of a house, now what we are need to construct or to build? Okay, you basically tell me that you need bricks and to build to wall, and you would have taken bricks, starts arranging in orderly manner. Okay, layer by layer, layer by layer, and finally you have a huge wall. Okay, same. Let's look at what happen in living organism, and pretty same story. Living organisms at our sea around you are comprised of tiny building blocks. Okay, see here the tree building blocks. These building blocks are arranged in orderly manner, layer by layer, just like in the bricks in the wall that we saw. These building blocks get the special name. Yes, they are called as cells. They are the cells. Now, cells from the basic unit of life on earth, like microorganisms to plants to animals to even here human beings, they are all made up of cells. Okay, and life as we know it would not exist of not the presence of the cell. So what exactly the cell is? Yes, I know you heard it 100 times over. The cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Okay, what is the structural and functional of the cell? What do mean by these terms? Let me start with the structural of the cell. Okay, now okay, see here the units of building blocks of trees, building blocks of trees. Okay, see here, same. Okay, simply cells, the basic unit of life. Okay, next, simply refers to all complex organisms like you and me are comprised as an orderly arrangement of cells. Okay, and they cells together to form different structures and make up of the body in our body. Okay, for example, many cardiac tissues are many cardiac muscles are coming together, they arranged and developed the cardiac tissues. Number of cardiac tissues are developed to make the heart. So same way the cells are together form tissues. Tissues are developed. Organs are developed. Organ systems are developed. Full our body, entire body system. Okay, now when at cells, a functional unit of life is simply means that the cells with the all components is the, okay, say here, okay, all components is the parts of the smallest living being things that can survive a function on its own. In other simple word means that the smallest living organisms is actually a single celled organism, means also called unicellular organism. Unicellular means single cell. Okay, let me take an amoeba example. Amoeba, okay, all, and this single celled organism performs all functions of life on its own. Okay, it consumes food, it digested food, and it utilized the food for its energy, and finally ejects the undigested food from the body. Okay, and see what, and this single cellular organism performance all functions of life. And it consumes, it digested and utilizes food, and last it ejects the food from the body. Okay, next, okay, what next, these cells are a wall is considered as a functional unit of life. Okay, next it is the all considered as a functional unit of life. Okay, then we go to the, what is the functional unit? What is the, it is the all cells are together to form a tissues. Tissues are what is the tissues? What is tissues are what? It is a group of cells which carries similar functions, and it is, for example, example tongue tissue to similar function, it gives to the taste, and nose tissue it gives the smell, and like bone tissue it not feel, can't feel. So it is the similar, what is tissue? A group of cells which carries similar functions and their tissues. Okay, next, sizes of the cell. Okay, sorry, it is the history of the cell. History. In 1665, Robert Hooke made a simple microscope and looked at the piece of cork. What did he see? It is so small box-shaped structures that he called cells, because they are recommended him of cells which marks lived. Okay, yes, in Robert Hooke observed the compartment-like structures is, that is honeycomb-like structures in a cork slide. So he observed them and called them as cells. Okay, those cells, what he discovered as dead cells. Those cells, what he discovered, they are the dead cells, as he is the first person who discovered about the cells. So he is called father of cytology. Okay, now, okay, father of cytology. Then what about the living cells? He is discovered dead cells. What is about living cells? Antony von Leeuwenhoek discovered the living cell like protozoans, proteins, and red blood cells. and as he is discovered the living cell, he is called father of bacteriology. Okay, let's know some more about scientists to contributed to existing of the cell. Okay, Robert Brown discovered the nucleus, and Noel and Ruskis invented the electron microscope, and Zacharias Jackson invented the simple microscope. Okay, next we are going to cell sizes. Okay, sizes of the cell. Okay, I would speak to about the smallest living cell. Okay, I told you it's not an amoeba. I told you also, even though amoeba is a unicellular organism, then the something smaller than that highly around the here. Okay, highly around here. So did you know what is the smallest cell? Known as the is actually parasitic bacteria is called mycoplasma, which is the really tiny, about 200 to 300 nanometers. I can't see even to show it. Okay, really the need powerful microscope to see it. Okay, then what is the biggest cell found today? It is the ostrich egg. Biggest living cell is the ostrich egg. Smallest living cell is the mycoplasma bacteria. Okay, it is the ostrich egg is the 6 inches in length and 1.5 kgs in weight, and mycoplasma is the 200 to 300 nanometers only. This ostrich egg about 500 times bigger than the mycoplasma. We cannot even to see. Okay, cells are many shapes and many sizes. Okay, next, cell sizes of the cell. Sizes of the cell. Then we learned about the shapes of the cell. These are the different shapes, and cuboidal shape is cuboidal like cells, and column like epithelial cells are present, and some are slightly modification with column cells like epithelium is called goblet cells. RBC is the different cells. These are irregular in shape. Okay, spindle shape, and choanocytes is the flagellate like structures. It is the bone cells, and different sizes and different shapes. See, different shapes. Choanocytes, example, sponges. Okay, rectangle. Muscle cells are the rectangle in shape. Next, human RBC is biconcave, and RBC frog. Now we learn about cell theory. Now imagine the situation, something as amazing as well has been discovered, all the world significance of the cell regarding to the concept of the life. Okay, what a million questions about in our mind. Do all living things have it? If so, where do they come from and why do they have it? Okay, see, scientists formulated a theory to explain a living nature of the cell, the universal existence that has a something that the cell theory. Okay, now mind you, This is not happened. Thus, after the cell was discovered, was namely 2 centuries after the discovery of the cell. Okay, Schleiden and Schwann, both scientists are formulated this cell theory. See, living things are made up of cells. Cells are the basic unit of the structural and functional living things. Schleiden works with plants. Schwann works with animals. Cells coming from the other cells, Virchosa cells dividing under the microscope. What is the living things are made up of cells? It is the first point in this theory. Both together created this cell theory, and Schleiden is concluded all plants are the complete made up of cells. Schwann, this similar to all animals are the complete made up of the cells. So these are the two, both are the contributed this theory. And living organisms are composed of cells and cell products. Okay, really entire parts of animals or plants are the made up of cells. First one, and cell is the basic unit of life. It is the second one, and structural and organization in living organisms. Okay, one another scientist is Rudolf Virchow introduced modern cell theory. It is cells arising from the pre-existing cells. Okay, so let's see third one. Cells come from other cells. Virchow saw cells dividing under the microscope. Okay, cells are arising from the pre-existing cells by the cell division. Cell division is mitotic and meiosis cell divisions are present in the dividing of the cells, and it takes place meiosis takes place the reproductive cells, and mitotic takes place the somatic cells. It is the cell theory of Schleiden and Schwann. Okay, now next classification of cells. What is the classification? Mainly the cells are classified into two types. It is prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells, this classification is based on the presence of and absence of the membrane bound organelles in cells. Okay, na, presence and absence of the membrane bound organelles in cells. Okay, prokaryotic cells, they did not have any membrane surrounding the cell organelles. Okay, prokaryotics is the did not have any membrane in the cell organelles. Prokaryotic means primitive. Okay, karyote means nucleus. It is primitive, nucleus is present, and membrane surrounding the genetic material DNA is no membrable DNA, and it is the genetic material is this DNA is the genetic material. And example, bacteria, so some small organisms, and these are the prokaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells, next one, eukaryotic. Prokaryotic cells, the non-membrable organelles. Eukaryotic cells is the with membrane bound organelles. What is the difference between prokaryotics and eukaryotics? It is the classification based on the presence or absence of membrane bond organelles in the cells. Okay, eukaryotics is the membrane bond organelles with the membrane bond organelles. So prokaryotics is the without the membrane bond organelles. This is the eukaryotic. Eu means presence. It is true nucleus is present. It is the advanced nucleus. It is all plants, animals, all fungi, bacteria, it is all eukaryotic cells are present. The both prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells are the present all around us. Okay, in human body containing the different cells are present. Examples such as skin cells, so nerve cells, so muscle cells, okay, muscle cells and the blood cells. Okay, like prokaryotic, a lack of nucleus. Lack means absence of nucleus. Okay, example bacteria. Eukaryotic have a nucleus membrane bound organelles. It is example fungi, plants and animals. Okay, prokaryotics, it is prokaryotic cells, non-membranable organelles. So see what non-membranable organelles. Circular DNA is present. So see, circular DNA, no histones, few internal structures, has a cell membrane or cell walls, has ribosomes. Okay, next eukaryotic, membrane bound nucleus containing cell organelles, linear DNA. Okay, this is round DNA, it is the linear DNA, and cellular and multicellular organisms present in eukaryotic cells. The mode of organization. Next, mode of organization. Two different modes of organization are alone, unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular is example bacteria and amoeba. Multicellular organisms are involved various groups of cells and worked together to perform various functions of life. Tissues are specialized structures performed specialized functions in multicellular organisms. Example, plants and animals. Prokaryotic cells have a single-celled animals. Single-celled means unicellular organisms. Okay, and tend to be much smaller than the eukaryotic cells. Okay, first we discussing about most living organisms are in insects, birds, plants, reptiles, animals. These are all are the most living organisms. Okay, multicellular organisms. The animal cell is the greatest example. Okay, so see, animal cell is the greatest example of the cell, multicellular organism. Okay, the animal is the greatest example of the eukaryotics, and deeply inside the cell reveals various membrane bonded organelles and floats in the cytoplasmic fluid of the cell. It is nucleus. Let's see, nucleus, nuclear pore, and ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, and many organelles are present in eukaryotes. Okay, next, see, organelles and functions. Nucleus is important. Functions contains genetic material of the cell. Ribosomes. Ribosomes is small complex proteins that, so we learning about one by one. Okay, nucleus is the presence of is entire, so is present entire the cell. Nucleus is the center of the cell. Okay, now it is present center of the cell. It contains all genetic material of the cell in the form of a DNA. Okay, nucleus containing a DNA, the hereditary genetic material, it's genetic material. Next, for parent cells to the daughter cells. okay na, transfer to the genetic material to from DNA. Okay, promote organelles. Let's see. Most cells have a single nucleus. Mature RBC have none. Skeletal muscle cells have multiple nuclei. Nuclear envelope two membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. Outer membrane is the endoplasmic reticulum. Inner membrane is the permeable membrane with nuclear pores. Okay, nuclear pores consisting of circular arrangement of proteins surrounding a large central opening. Central movement of proteins are mRNA across the envelope. It is the DNA is a code. Okay, the DNA is a code. The prime pretty much micromanages all the activities of the cell. Okay, DNA is the code. The pretty much micromanages all the activities of the cell, all the functions, all the interactions between the intracellular organisms and of the components right from the cell to the entire organisms. Okay, DNA is the code. It is the responsible for the all activities of the intracellular organisms. Okay, this is two membranes are present, inner membrane and outer membrane. Okay, it is the outer membrane is the endoplasmic endoplasmic reticulum. Inner membrane is the nucleopores, permeable, inner permeable membrane. Next, nucleus was a double layered membrane. Okay, and cytoplasm is a fluid inside the cell. So similarly nucleoplasm is the inside the nucleus. Okay, nucleoplasm is the inside the nucleus. Nucleus containing something, stuff. They are DNA, nucleolus and proteins and enzymes. Okay, this is the nucleus. Nucleus was discovered by Robert Brown. Most eukaryotic cells containing the single nucleus. Okay, the nucleus was discovered by the Robert Brown. Most eukaryotic cells containing single nucleus. Okay, it is nucleoplasm contains. Nucleoplasm is where it is the inside of the nucleus. Inside of the nucleus. Cytoplasm is the inside of the cell. Okay, nucleoplasm is the inside of the nucleus. It is the nucleoplasm contains something, stuff. They are DNA, proteins and enzymes. Next, okay, let's see. Contains DNA or chromatin. Next, nucleolus, dense bodies, ribosome synthesis and mRNA processing. Nucleoplasm, enzymes and DNA polymerase, site of the DNA replication and mRNA synthesis. It is the genetic material to transfer to the parent to the daughter cells. Okay, this is the nucleus information. And next we are starting mitochondria. Mitochondria is the all activities we need some energy. Okay, the human body requires energy for the all activities. Okay, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, it is given to the energy to the cell. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It is given to the energy to the cell. Okay, and knownly and unknownly they have think about we need some energy, running, jumping, sleeping, even learning we need energy. Where does energy coming from? By the food. Food is enter into the converted to the energy. Okay, Next, it is the cell. The food gets oxidized. It is the cell. What about the cell? It is in our body, we use as energy. So what about the cell? It is the cell. We need energy to cell organelles. So food oxidized the cell. In the cell, food oxidized get the cell, and it gives the energy. Okay na. Mitochondria is rod shaped and double layered membrane. In the cells our food gets oxidized to produce energy to form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It is energy. It is the currency, powerhouse of the cell. Okay na. It is energy of the cell. Okay, and some roles of eukaryotic cells with need more energy, and it mitochondria and nerve cells, it is given to the ATP means adenosine triphosphate. It is given to the energy. Okay, it is food gets oxidized and coming to gets delivered to the energy. Okay, mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell. They producing energy. Okay, energy is the currency of the cell. It is a double layered membrane organelle. Outer membrane is smooth. So this outer membrane is smooth. Inner membrane is many invaginations. It is called cristae. It is called invaginations or inwarding folds. It is folding structures is called cristae. The inner membrane is cristae. Okay, and these in this case, this is the inner structure is the inside of the cell. Okay, mitochondria filled with the same cytoplasmic components. Some cytoplasmic components, it is some watering components also. The inner region is known as matrix. So inner region is, so let's see, it is matrix. Now this matrix consisting of so many different components. This matrix, it is enzymes, it is ribosomes. Okay, so many components are present in the mitochondria, and protein components, and which are responsible for the production of the energy in mitochondria. Okay, so many different enzymes and protein components is present in the mitochondria, which are responsible for the production of the energy. Okay, next it is the functioning. So generate ATP through reaction of EPC, helps in biochemical reactions such as oxidation of food. It is given to the energy. Okay, next it is the structure of the endoplasmic reticulum. Structure of the endoplasmic reticulum. So mitochondria structure. So see, it is inner side of the cells. It is cristae and so many components and so many enzymes are present in the mitochondria. Mitochondria are the cell organelles found inside the eukaryotic cells. They generate the energy, okay, that the cell needed. So they are the somethings compressed to the power plants. Okay, the mitochondria make adenosine triphosphate which the cells can the energy source. The synthesis of ATP is done through the citric cycle and which uses to give the energy. Okay. Mitochondria and also DNAs are present. It is circular DNAs are present. Okay, DNA, this DNAs is the to form and it is invagination to the nucleus. And next, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum, it is an irregular, so this is the endoplasmic reticulum, nuclear envelope. Okay, now it is irregular network of double membraned organelle tube-like structures are present, distributed over the entire nucleus, entire the cytoplasm in the cell. It is the consisting of the cell plasma membrane on the outside and nuclear membrane of the cell. Okay, it is the surrounding of the nucleus. Okay, now they have ribosomes. Okay, now and these two types of endoplasmic reticulums are present. This is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, this is the rough endoplasmic reticulum, because of they are consisting of ribosomes. These are rough, it is a spot like ribosomes are present, so rough endoplasmic reticulum. These are smooth, this is without the ribosomes, so these are the without the ribosomes, these are the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And at the outer end envelope reticulum is consisting of itself with the cell membrane. At the inner end is the connected with the nuclear membrane. It is nuclear membrane, it is inside of the it is inside of the cell. Okay, next it is the two types, smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, it appears rough with the particles like ribosomes. It is presenting ribosomes, so it is rough, and it is without the ribosomes, it is the smooth endoplasmic. It is the some functions are present in the cell. It maintain functions is the form of supporting to the framework of the cell, supporting to framework inner side of the cell. It also serves as a pathway for the distribution of the material, proteins and fats from the part of the cell. Okay, part of the cells. And due to the presence of ribosomes, proteins and lipids are the composed on the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which helps regenerating the cell membrane. This process is known as membrane biogenesis. It is the membrane biogenesis. Due to the presence of the ribosomes, proteins and lipids are the significance on the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which helps in the regenerating cells. Okay, regenerating cell membrane. This process is known as membrane together biogenesis. Biogenesis means generation of the substances by living matter. It is the endoplasmic reticulum. Main two types of endoplasmic reticulums are present. One, rough endoplasmic and smooth endoplasmic. Rough endoplasmic reticulum consisting of ribosomes, it is called rough endoplasmic. It is not containing with ribosomes. Okay, next This is the rough and difference between rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulums. This is the center of the nucleus. It is the cover to the nucleus. Okay, entire to the nucleus. Next, Golgi operators. The Golgi operators process and packages proteins. Proteins get addresses label that different them to other parts of the cell. It is the structure of, they are very small vesicles which occurs in different shapes such as granules, filament of rods. Okay, see the structure. It is the filament like structures, rod shape, granules, filaments. Okay, it consisting of many small groups of hollow tube structures with membranes, walls. Okay, and is associated with some minute vesicles and vacuoles. Okay, it is, these vacuoles are arranged parallel. These vacuoles are arranged in parallel is in stalks called cristae. It is called cristae. It in this, so it is middle is called cristae. The vesicles are arranged parallel inside stalks called cristae. The inner shape of the vesicle is called lumen. It is lumens. Okay, inner space of the cell. Okay, inner space of the vesicles is called lumens. It is small functions is present in the cells. Functions. Golgi operators first discover. Okay, Golgi operators first discovered the Camelo-Golgi. Okay, next discovered the Camelo-Golgi. It is known as another name is the dictyosomes, and in plants bacteriosomes. It is another name is called dictyosomes. In the plants is called bacteriosomes. Okay, it is considered with the synthesis and secretions of the enzymes and hormones of the cell. Okay, its main function, it is the concerned with the synthesis of the proteins and secretions of the enzymes and hormones in the cell. Golgi apparatus carries material synthesized by the endoplasmic reticulum to different parts of the cell. The material is stored and it is stored of the food particles. Okay, inside the cell. Okay, Golgi apparatus carries the synthesis of the proteins and secretions the some enzymes and hormones. Okay, this is the Golgi apparatus in cell organelles. Next, ribosomes. Ribosomes presents in the endoplasmic reticulum. It is very small bird-like structures. Next, built from two substances. They are built from the two substances. It is one large and one small. This like one large subunit and another one small subunit. This is attaches to the together. So it is the bead like structures like nuts. Like nuts like structures. Ribosomes are the built inside the nucleus. Okay, this is the nucleus. Okay, this is the endoplasmic reticulum. These endoplasmic reticulums are presenting the ribosomes. It is the responsible for the proteins synthesis. Okay, next, ribosomes do their work in the cytoplasm. Work is RNA and protein synthesis of the cell. And ribosomes, it means freely and grouply it's situated in the cell. It is freely and grouped. Grouped is the and polymers grouped. Many ribosomes are present together, it is called polymers. Okay, ribosomes do their works in the cytoplasm. What is the work? Protein and RNA and protein synthesis of the cell. Okay, next genetic code. In the main function is the genetic code. Convert to the genetic code in the amino acid sequences. It is like A to A and T, A and T and G and C. It is the code of the DNA. Convert to the genetic code to the amino acids sequence. Okay, next lysosomes. Lysosomes are the suicidal bags. Lysosomes, it is the single celled organelles. Main function of this one is proteins and granules converted into enzymes. Okay, proteins and granules converted into enzyme. It is complex sentence. It is converted to the simple granules. Complex granules converted to the simple granules, and food digested by the lysosomes in the cell. Okay, so it is main function of this protein synthesis. Proteins and granules converted to the enzymes. Okay, it is the main function. Complex chemical granules, it is converted to simple. It is the food digested by the lysosomes. It is the engulfing the bacteria or foreign particles. Okay, it is called, they are called suicidal bags. Okay, next membrane bonded sacs and containing hydrolytic enzymes which digest organic molecules such as proteins, lipids, polysaccharides and nucleic acids. Membrane bond sacs that are containing hydrolytic enzymes and which digest the organic molecules such as proteins, lipids, polysaccharides and nucleic acids. Functions. It is main functions. Membrane enclosed the vesicles from Golgi complex, tiny organelles and hydrolytic enzymes. Optimum pH is equals to 5. Helps in the fertilization. Role of phagocytes by WBC. Role in cell death. Autophagy. It is on suicide cells. It is called suicidal bags. Digest damaged organelles. So it is called suicidal bags. Main fuse with food particles, dispose enzymes into these vacuoles to digest the content to the vacuoles. Okay, next digest the bacteria by the breaking down the bacterial cell wall. So it is the suicidal bags of the cell. Okay, next cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the fluid content of cell, site for the many metabolic pathways. It is the inside of the cell. Okay, it aids in movement of genetic materials to products of cellular respiration within the cell. Main function, it aids in movement of organic material and products the cellular respiration within the cell. it helps to fill out the cell and keep organelles in their places, and it gives the cell to the shape, and it is the fluid like structure to the strength, and convert glucose to the energy by the respiration. Okay, this is the cytoplasm of the cell. Cytoplasm is the fluid like material, and cytoskeleton, it is like, so this is like cytoskeleton to give to the strength of the cell. Okay, cytoskeleton structural support to the cell and maintain the shape of the cell, and provides encourage to the organelles. Okay, it is the cytoskeleton, it is pillar like filaments of the cell. Okay, a network of proteins filaments that extends to the cytoplasm, and organ to organelle, organelle to organelle, it is the structural support to the organelles, and proteins encourages to the organelles, and motility. So the cell locomotion, locomotion is movement, it is with the flagella or cilia. Flagellas means needle like structures, cilia means hair like structures. Okay, it is having the filaments. Okay, motility, it is cell locomotion, the movement with the cilia or flagella. Okay, next, regulation, organizations and structure and activities of the cell, organized the cells. Okay, organized the inner side of the cells. Okay, next, these they are types of the filaments are three types: microtubules, intermediate filaments, and microfilaments. These are the pillars of the houses, like pillars of the house. These like cells are cytoskeleton is the pillar of the cell. Okay, function, the cytoskeleton functions like our skeleton. Okay, our skeleton. Okay, it gives a structural support to the cell and shape and move around, and it is the cytoskeleton gives support to the cell membrane. It aids to the recovery from the any outside and inside cell organelles injuries. Okay, the cytoskeleton also involved in, okay, structure, they are not have bone, it is the filament like a structure. So see filament like a structures, they are three types. Okay, microtubules and filaments and microfilaments, it is three types. Okay, structure of microfilaments, it is the inner structure, fiber like structure, and solid rods of proteins, they are made up of proteins, actin, twisted double chain in the actin substances about 7 nanometers in diameters. Functions, it is the support to the cell. In muscle cells, actin filaments interact with myosin filaments to create muscles contraction. Okay, like this folding, involving and folding structure. Okay, so actin filaments are the one of the cytoskeleton elements. It is 7 to 9 nanometer in diameter, have a twisted to the structure. Okay, monomeric actin subunits, semi permeable in microfilaments, subunits assembling the microfilaments. Okay, it is the determine the shape of the cells surface and are necessary for the whole cell locomotion. Locomotion means it is movement. Okay, thanking you. This is Rajni.